we got a brand new synopsis for Deadpool and Wolverine that's making a lot of people question a lot of things because this synopsis is, well, as you're going to find out, very interesting and different. Okay, so once again, this is a brand new synopsis for Deadpool and Wolverine. This one could be potentially more spoilery than what you might expect, so maybe, I don't know, don't watch this or go look for it. Either way, though, let's get into it. So, final spoiler warning. So here's what the synopsis says, and I quote, "Not only will Deadpool and Wolverine be working to defeat a range of villains that are plaguing the Marvel Universe, bub, but they'll be gatecrashing the MCU franchise too, and putting their own R-rated 20th century Fox-style twist on some of our favorite moments from phases 1 through 4. End quote. Okay, so there is a lot here, and I mean a lot in this little synopsis. So let's break it down one by one. So obviously, right in the beginning, not only will Deadpool and Wolverine need to defeat a range of villains plaguing the Marvel Universe, this is letting us know and confirming to us all those villains in the void have to be taken care of for whatever reason, whatever the plot calls for, more than likely involving Cassandra Nova, doing whatever she's doing with them, probably trying to find a way out, or if she does find a way out, maybe going after the TVA, I would assume. That kind of would make sense to me. Like, that to me, honestly, just kind of fits, and it's why they would be after her. Like, maybe she knows exactly where they are. Now, after this, obviously, it talks about the gate-crashing MCU franchise and how they're entering it. Okay, so we know by the end of this film, they seem to be in the MCU. That was one of the first things that leaked. It's never been debunked. Rest of the leaks that we've seen kind of point towards that, so that all seems to be going in that direction. Then the next part, they obviously tease the R-rated nature, the violence, and what to expect, which again, this is, of course, its own beast in the MCU, and how they talk about the R-rated 20th century style twist. Again, it's sort of on the nose, because hey, look, the logo's there, right? It's, oh, the franchise is dead, that company's dead, but also, we're under Disney, check this out, look at all this. You know, it's, again, they're being very meta with it. But the biggest one comes at the end, that they're tossing a Fox-style, Deadpool-style twist on favorite moments from phases 1 through 4. Now this, I mean, this is the one that, to me, possibly points towards the fact that we've heard that they're going to be recreating or going back through specific moments in a Deadpool style where he's involved with scenes that almost mirror or mimic scenes from the MCU. This is kind of leaning heavily into that, telling us that, yeah, this is true. Now, again, it's going to be really interesting to see just how this plays out and what exactly happens as a whole in terms of how does this all click together in a film that can explain everything coherently and then also bring the characters into the MCU without too many leftover questions. They got a large task ahead of them that I think is like almost, it seems impossible to pull off. But hey, you know, we're all crossing our fingers and hoping that this is exactly what we want it to be. So let's see.